So with solo leveling, I know one thing which I'm kind of waiting on, and that is the original story. Obviously, right now, when it comes to the storyline, if you guys do want to learn or know about the story list, solo leveling story, of course, it does surpasses from when the season 1 ends in terms of the anime itself, and of course, carrying along, we do go over to fighting and defeating the boss Metis, of course, and by defeating that boss, we do get the Orb of Avarice. Now that's kind of where it ends, and then of course additional stories will be added along as the months go on. Of course, we know that in May it's going to continue on with the introduction of the original story, and we got a bit of a glimpse of what the original story is going to be starting things off with. So with that, I'm excited about this. Of course, with the original character Alicia, and that's the unit that we're kind of waiting on. The head guild, yes. But yeah, let's take a look on what's going on with the original story. So just before we get ahead of ourselves, we have found that there is going to be 2 new original characters from Germany, 1 male and 1 female. 2 new original characters from US, being 1 male and female, and then 2 new original characters from the UK, both being female. So 6 characters of original characters coming along. They are, by the sounds of it, cooking something. All Draw Sword Guild rosters will also join in the game, sadly. Hanakawa and Sugimoto will be NPC. Interesting. Alright. For now. You never know what they've got in store for us in the future. But either way, that's good to know. So here's the story itself to what has been found and outlined. So, original story outlined for Alicia and the Justiciar Guild happens right after Jinwoo beats Metis and before Jinwoo tries to appraise the Orb of Avarice that he got from Vulcan, like a filler for canon story from the manhwa. Okay, so yeah, this makes complete sense. So now we've ended up with where the story is at right now. In May, the original story then begins, which means Alicia's dropping before Cheyenne then, right? Wait, yeah, okay, what the hell? Okay, so Alicia, Guild Master, Elena, Vice GM, and Emma, who's a member, visits Korea for an auction and provides help to clear gates. Okay. While Emma helps raid gates, the other 2 goes to the auction. From there, she paid a visit to the chairman, Go and Chincho. Chincho asked, beside doing business, what's their purpose to coming to Korea? Alicia explained that 3 years ago, while the whole Jutsu Guild raid team led by previous GM Mateo Blanca, her father was annihilated completely. Alicia blamed herself because she can't control her power properly. Although the raid was successful, only Alicia left alive and managed to kill the person who killed her whole guild by herself. I need them to do like a story before. Like, obviously they're going to go on with the original story, that's fine, but that's additional content there right now that they can like go back. So, huge. She explains that the culprit looked like a controlled body. What? And European Hunter Association had tried to lure the real culprit, but to no avail. She also states that she want to ask for the national level hunter help, and especially asking Chairman Go help from Korean Hunter. Go help from the Korean Hunter. Okay. Chairman Go was contemplating on how could he help other nations when Korea itself couldn't clear Jeju Island dungeon break, but something telling him to help Alicia. Elena interrupted Alicia and tell him that they need to go. Alicia tells Chairman Go that she will wait for their answer. In this story, there will be 7 stages. Some are battle, some are story, but in my eyes, it's an extra gem. Yeah, true. Facts. So there we have it. So, Elena. She's a character that we haven't seen before. Right? Okay, Elena is a character that we haven't seen before. I just had a quick little look around. So, Emma we already have in the game. Alicia is going to be the next banner now. I feel like that has to be the case when it leads into the story starting in May. So I expect her to drop. If Cheyenne drops, then fair freaking play. But I think Cheyenne will be dropping when Global drops. So I think early access, we're getting Alicia, and then that leads into the story, and then Cheyenne drops, and then Alicia will then drop again. Or they'll do Alicia after the original story. It's going to be one of the ways. Oh god, this is interesting. Okay, so all 3 of them, I believe they're from France, I want to say. Making their way over to Korea to help out with the gates, but more importantly, the auction. Obviously, Alicia, she herself is still on the hunt for the culprit that wiped out her whole guild. God damn. Although it seems that she is having a lack of control on her power, so she's coming across as someone who's very, very strong and powerful with terms. Okay, we like that, we like that. So it seems that we're gonna go murder hunting, serial killer hunting. Okay, basically there's a killer on the loose. Let's go. So I'm wondering how this will end. Like, what if they do like a Zodiac type of killer, or like Jack the Ripper, where, you know, we'd never know who it is. I mean, clearly they won't keep on killing, right? I don't know. Either way, it'll be interesting to see where this goes, but that is, I mean, clearly we get the premise of what the original story is going to be about. But once again, with going into the whole situation of a guild being wiped, I kind of want that to be a bit of a mystery. I don't want them to go too much details into that, due to the fact that once they clear up the original story, this is an additional part of the story that they can add on as an additional content for us. So, and the fact that, again, we've got 6 other original characters, and here's the thing. So we've got France. I'm pretty sure Emma and Alicia are French, right? So we've got France, we've got Germany, we've got US, we've got the UK. Like, the way they're doing the original story, it's starting to become a huge open book of having OCs from all around the world. So with Solo Leveling Arise, when it comes to the original story that they can truly cook up with these original characters, it is looking big. Big stuff planned. Big stuff planned. And this is huge for the game itself. Because I understand that not many people want to be spoiled or whatnot with the story set, you know, with Solo Leveling. Maybe you're still reading it, maybe people are still following through the anime itself. Although it's going to be hard to be like, not to be spoiled, because I mean, you're going to have to progress through the story, but to have an original story to help the game out, it will push it furthermore, so that way we've got that originality for it in terms of characters and content. So that's a huge play, and we've already started with Emma. And I assume Alicia will be next in less than a week or so. No, not less than a week. In like a week and a half, 2 weeks around there is when we'll probably get her. And then the original story, as I've mentioned from the roadmap video that I did, that the original story begins in May from when global releases. So yeah, jam-packed content. But yeah, the story itself sounds very, very interesting. Yeah, I'll just leave it as that. We'll see what happens for the future and where this leads to. But it has piqued my interest. Kind of want to know who the culprit is. But at the same time, I also want to know all the other original characters coming in and what story they're going to be implemented into the game. Or if they're going to have any type of correlation into the current original story. So with like the UK, US and the Germany OCs coming over. So, but either way, boys, big things planned. Big things planned. If you're a fan of Solo Leveling Arise, get ready, because the original story for this game is about to be out the goddamn wazoo in terms of OCs coming from all over the world to Korea. It's going to be crazy.